Welcome back in everybody to the Empoli Let's Play. Now, I did say I was going to come back for the quarter-final of the Champions League, but we spanked Napoli. I thought there's no point in coming back for that second leg. It'd be a waste of an episode. So we plodded on into the future a little bit. We're back now for the second leg against Manchester United. We are at home. Unfortunately, we're trailing by 3-2, but we're still alive in this tie. We're through to the Italian Cup final now after beating AC Milan. So we've got that final to look forward to as well. And the league table now, we're still on top, but we have dropped some points. Our players are tired. Our players are fatigued. It's going to be one hell of a running. Can we get the job done? So here we are. This is what all the standings and all the competitions are saying. Italian Cup, we are through to the final to take on Napoli. Once again, it's a repeat every single year of the same final. I don't know how it keeps happening. Hopefully we can repeat history and win the Coppa Italia. In the Champions League, we did take on, like we said, I believe it was Napoli in the quarter-final. We won 3-0 away. So I thought there's not much point coming back for the home leg. We won 3-2 with a rotated team. Well, a little bit rotated, getting us through to the semi-final. Now, Man United, we took them on away from home. It was a game at 3-2. Boadu and Bentdade giving us a late lifeline there with a 97th minute penalty. But overall, we're still in the tie, but these have a very, very good team, Manchester United. They're very, very strong. You can see from there how good they are. A lot of pace, a lot of power in there. The defence is looking absolutely solid as well. But can we get the better of them at home? We managed to get Barcelona and turn them over at home. Hopefully, we can do it again. And if we can, we're going through to the Champions League final. With that being said, in the Serie A, our 6-point gap now has shrunk to 1 point. We've got 10 better on the goal difference. AC Milan just keeps winning. They have still got to play at home against Fiorentina, away at Palermo is difficult, and at home against Lecce. So they've got some easier games. That being said, on our schedule, we have got to take on Sassuolo away. Difficult match. Roma at home. I've got a feeling it could come down to that last game of the season. So what an episode that could be at the end. I think in this episode we are going to take on, well, obviously Manchester United at home, see what we can do there, and then we'll take on Napoli in the Cup final. So that when we do come back for the final episode of this season, it could potentially be a title decider, a get away at Bologna, and then the Champions League final if we can get there. But our form is starting to drop off a little bit now with the players being so tired, so fatigued. It's starting to take a big toll on our teams. We're having to keep resting people left, right and centre. But there's not really much we can do about that. If you look at the team we put out last time against Juventus, look at it, we've had to rest everybody. I wanted the 3 points, but I've had to think about this Manchester United game. You know, we've got a big game. If I'd gone full strength there, yeah, we could have beat them. We probably could have had a 4-point gap at the top, but I'm just trying to try and balance it out the best we can. We've had an absolutely superb run from February all the way down to towards the end of April. So yeah, it's the fitness and fatigue is definitely starting to catch up to us now, but we've only a small handful of games left now. We've just got to dig deep now. All these players have got to dig deep, dig in, give everything for the shirt, everything for the fans. And like I said, it's a big doubleheader now with an Italian Cup final and the Champions League. Now, Man United is in 3 days. Hopefully we don't pick up any injuries between now and then. We need, in fact, talking of that, I might give Boadu a bit of a rest now, just for a couple of days to get him match fit. Everyone else is going to be match ready. But let's just get into it now. I'll see you in 3 days. We're going to take on the mighty Manchester United. So we are back. It's the Champions League semi-final. Manchester United setting up with their strongest team, which of course you would expect. They are very, very good indeed. Now with them having that slender 1-goal advantage, a goal for them first could absolutely kill us off. If we can score first, it heaps the pressure on them. Our home fans are going to get beyond us. We know the Man United fans are going to travel in large numbers, but be under no illusions, guys. It's a tough game, but our players are definitely going to be up for it now. I think we're at home. We can definitely turn this around. It's one goal. We've got the quality. We've got the players. And like I said, we've got the fans behind us. Let's get into it now and let's do this and let's book our place in the glorious, glorious Champions League final. We could make another piece of history here at Empoli. Come on! So we're underway here in the biggest game in Empoli's history. Hopefully it can be an absolute one to remember for the board, for the fans, for myself. But it's going to be a very, very difficult game indeed. Can't keep my legs still. Nerves definitely jangling. A goal for us. And we're back in contention. And I'm going to say in the driver's seat. But a goal for Manchester United. And we are in absolute deep trouble. Gonzalez. Belladinelli. We need a good game for you today. Back to Gonzalez. Hoyas has been a superstar for us this year. Bjorkström. We're playing it around nice. We just don't want anything silly in defence in the middle of the park. Vaz. Terriciano. We've got to run down the wing here from Sosa. Sosa. Has he got the beating of his man? No, he can't get past Dedic. Back to Ugarte. Chance gone. Rashford now inside the box. Can we get attacking? Rashford's in. Rashford slides it home. He slides it home. Advantage to Manchester United. 4-2 on aggregate. Devastating counter-attack. There was good defensively. Looks like Højlund heads it on. It's a nice finish. We can't do much about that. I was hoping for a little bit more. Belladinelli. But if we do go out, it's not the be and end all. We've still got the league to look forward to. But it's not over yet. Long way to go. But here goes Dedic. So coming forward again. Højlund plays in Rashford. Rashford's in. And he puts in, is he offside? Is he offside? There's no flag. And we are now 5-2 down. And I don't think we're going to be able to save this game. They've been a little bit too good for us. 2 goals from Rashford. 2 assists from Højlund. We need to get something back before half time if we've got any opportunity. Bjorkström, Boadu, Vega's in. Vega does get us a goal back. And it's a lifeline. It is a lifeline. Sosa does well. Bjorkström turns on a sixpence there. Beats his man. Boadu, Vega. 1 shot on target for us. 1 goal. 35 minutes in. We're going to fire the boys up. We still need 2 more goals. But Manchester United coming forward again. Very, very dangerous. Needs to defend this now and not concede again. And luckily enough, we get a block on it from Gonzalez. But it's not looking too promising at the moment. Kovias. Corner goes in. It's cleared this time. It's back out though. It comes to nothing. Can we just get another attack before half time? We haven't been good enough, so it is half time. I'm going to point the finger and say I want to see a much better second half display. Sosa going to move centrally. Darde out for Bottas. Terriciano. We're not going to make too many changes just yet. We are going to make the one and put Sosa a little bit more centrally. We know Bottas can do a job from that right-hand side, but I've got a bad feeling it's probably going to be a bridge too far now. We've only had 2 shots the whole game, and I think Manchester United are going to be a little bit too good for us. But you never know. If we can snare another goal, it does put the pressure back onto Manchester United. But Bottas getting up. We can't win the ball for Sosa. Does well. Bottas, can he find someone in a blue shirt? Puts it in. Bjorkström can't get there first. Out comes Diamande with the ball. Ultimately comes to nothing. We are going to try and fire the boys up. Bjorkström, free kick. Can he find a blue top or is he going to shoot? Does strike it and Onana tips it over the bar. We're going to go attacking. We're going to have to try and throw caution to the wind now with 30 minutes to play. It's back out. Sosa, get it back in the box. It's crossed in. Unfortunately, he's offside. But you can't win every game, and unfortunately, it looks like a bridge too far for us. Come on, boys, please. Right, what can we change? We're going to put Sosa back on the right. Bottas is going to go up front. We're going to have to go to top. Boadu is going to be pressing forward, attack, and advance forward from you. Take that off. We need some goals, so we're going to have to go with 2 strikers. A little bit gung-go, but we need to do something. It could well concede another goal, but here goes Højlund, puts it in. It's cleared this time, Vaz. It is all Manchester United. We haven't created enough opportunities today. Get the ball away, please. Puello. Bottas. We need you up front, pal, if we can get you. 87, 88, how long's added on? 3 minutes. We are crashing out of the Champions League. Manchester United, much the better team on the night. And we're down to our last knockies now. Caveat, we just haven't performed. Was a bridge too far, but we can be proud of what we've done this year in the Champions League. It's not to be. What can you do? You know, can we go on and win the Italian Cup? Fantastic. Can we go on to win the Serie A? That'd be absolutely awesome as well. But referee, just blow the whistle. Højlund, we're down to the last seconds now. Just blow the bleeding whistle. Højlund again. Cavias, back to Humberto, strikes it. It's going to go out, is it? Goes out for a throw-in. We're on borrowed time now. Just blow the whistle, referee. What are we waiting for? We need 2 goals in, well, instantly. It's not going to happen. There goes the full-time whistle. We're out of the Champions League. 4 shots. Not good enough on the night. We're not good enough. It's the first time I've had to say that in a while. Really, really angry. Are we not good enough, or are Manchester United a little bit too good for us in the day? So unfortunately, we crash out the Champions League in the semi-final. But what a run. What a season it has been so far for us. We've still got our 1 trophy so far. Still, like we said, the league to play for and the Italian Cup. And with that being said, we'll come back to the second game of the episode where hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get that 3-peat on this, get the triple, the 3 in a row in the Coppa Italia. But before that, we take on Sassuolo in the league, which is massively, massively important. We need to win that. If we don't, we could end up finding ourselves slipping down to second. And with AC Milan having easier games to play towards the end of the Serie A season, we could end up losing the Serie A title as well. I don't want that. I want to make history before we end this save. It's not going to be in the Champions League. We've given it one hell of a go for such a small club compared to everybody else. We've done ourselves proud. Let's turn our attentions to the next game. Let's beat Napoli in the final, and let's finish this Serie A league. Let's finish off the league season with a title. After that miserable Champions League semi-final, we're back, and it's time to take on Napoli in the Coppa Italia final. We've had 2 bits of bad news. Vega banned for the final, of course he is. Falome injured, but also Moira and Boadu out for 19 days and 3 weeks. So yes, going to miss the rest of the season, but nonetheless, Bottas goes up front. We've still got Unlove as a bit of backup, but overall the team is still very, very tired. We did just play a game against Sassuolo away. We did manage to win that game, thank God. We're still top, but it's going to come down really to these last 2 games of the season. We've got Roma at home, a difficult match. But then AC and I've got easy games at home for both of these. So it's definitely going to come down to the last game of the season. So I think the final episode, or the next episode after this one, it's going to be either, it's probably going to be the Bologna game on its own, because the Champions League is not available anymore, unfortunately. Bologna game, and then we'll look at the end of the season review, and then we may look to wrap this season up. That's if we don't throw away the league title, because I'm happy to end it with plenty of Coppa Italias, a few Super Cups, a Europa League trophy as well, a semi-final of the Champions League, and then end it with a Serie A victory. We could not ask for anything else from this Empoli Let's Play. But anyway, let's finish this episode off first before we start thinking too far ahead. Napoli today, they're a very, very good team. Torres, still got Kvaratskhelia, Raspadori, Rudenko, and the defence is a little bit suspect, so potentially could get the better of them today. We're going to have to monitor players' fitness accordingly and make changes as and when necessary at half-time or just after. We'll have to see. But anyway, let's kick this game off. Let's hopefully bring home this trophy. Come on, Empoli, let's do it. Napoli getting us underway today. We're going to need to be at our very, very best. We know Kvaratskhelia, Raspadori like to kill us off, but we know how good they are. But, you know, we managed to keep Lamine Yamal under wraps earlier on in the Champions Leagues, and he's better than Kvaratskhelia, arguably, on this game. So hopefully we can get him in lockstep today, keep him in our back pocket, and potentially get ourselves what will be an absolute magical trophy. 3 in a row is pretty much unheard of, but let's try and G the boys up and demand a little bit more. I just wish we had Boadu available today, and I wish we had Vega as well. What's the referee doing with us? Yellow cards, a cheating sod. Bjorkstrom, Sosa, it's nice play, but we just lose possession. Danilo. Back to Paco. Paco, a little bit of space. Back to Mirai. Can we put the pressure on? I feel we've Bottas up front. We'll lose that impetus to really put the pressure on. But here goes Kvaratskhelia. Down the left-hand side. Hickey. Water. It's nice play. Kvaratskhelia in. Hits the post. That's how dangerous he is. He got himself a yard of space and almost punished us. Here goes Dade. Surely he's fouled. No, according to the referee. It's not looking good for us at all. We're not winning any of these second balls. Rudenko turns out to Torres again now. Torres, great tackle from Hoyos, launching into it. It's into the box. It's off the post again. We are living an absolute charmed life at the moment. Our attackers aren't doing it. Our midfielders aren't doing it. And at last, the referee has found a yellow card for their players. We're going to try and fire the boys up. Can we start making the ball move a little bit more passionate, getting our foot on the ball? We've got the quality in the final third of our players to make someone happy. Just not our day today. Cazorotto with a good ball. Sosa, go on Sosa. So strikes it. It's our first shot on goal. Wasn't exactly a clear-cut opportunity. He found a yard of space and just managed to get a shot off on goal. But you know, we can see how tired our players are already. But the games are just... we know they've took a toll on us. Napoli have got away with not playing all these Champions League games and all these other different kind of games. So they're very, very blessed at the moment. But I think this may well be a bridge too far for us. Here goes Hickey. Don't let no shit... Oh, it's a great save. How this game is still 0-0, I have absolutely no idea. But it's... we're definitely on borrowed time for sure. It's away by Haas. End the replay. Let's just get into half time. Let's get into half time. Minute to go. The replays keep coming. Raspadori on goal. Raspadori. Lotka, another good save. We're going to have to bring some fresh legs on. No matter what happens, we need some fresh legs on. They may not be as good quality-wise, but if you can't move and you're fatigued, what can you really do? We do reach that half-time whistle. I'm going to say go out there and win it for the fans. Cazorotto is going to come out from Matone. We're going to swap those two over. Terracciano is okay for a bit. Sosa's tired. Not particularly playing great. I'll move Sosa centrally. We're going to put Bottas onto the right-hand side. Dade come out for Unlove. Or do we get on Adriano? I think we'll get the youngster Adriano on. He's not really firing all cylinders yet, but this could be his opportunity. Both our wing backs not playing great. We don't want to overdo it. We've still got a few substitutions to make, but let's just get the second half underway. Adriano kicking us off. We've had the one solitary shot so far in the game. It was on target. They've had 7, but only really got the one on target so far. So it's to see how we go. But it's a corner. Bjorkstrom, can we just get our little beaks in front? Belladoni flicks it on. Adriano plays the ball forward to Bottas. Bottas, little bit of space into Adriano. Sosa. Mirai gets across. Sosa really, really poor. We can't even do anything. Can't even shout at him yet. But it's on a blue head. Crossed it in. It's in. Flicked in. We're going to get there first. Bjorkstrom puts it across. Handball. No. Hoyos, terrible header. Rudenko now bursting down the right hand side. Can we just stop this? Back to Danilo. Let's stop this now. Let's stop it. Torres going forward. Hoyos needs to get back and do a little bit more. Is he going to find a cross? A great tackle. Bjorkstrom putting his body on the line. Kvaratskhelia in. Somehow we get away with it. Somehow we're going to have to look at these two in a minute because Sosa having an absolute stinker. I think we're going to have to put Bottas centrally. Don't really want to. And then Sosa is going to come out for Unlove. It's the best we can really do. We've had to make a few changes. We need to get some fresh legs on there. Terracciano is going to come off as well for David Puello. Get some more fresh legs on down that right-hand side. 30 minutes to play. Let's just demand a little bit more. Can we just get a goal? Could be a winner. It's a relatively... We've had more possession. They've had more shots. Our XG's been poor. And eventually we're going to get punished because we've given away too many opportunities today. But here goes Ruggieri. Can we win the ball back? Danilo going to have to look to go home. As you know, going to get a foot in. Rudenko strikes it. It's just past the post, but he is offside. We've got one more substitution left. I I'm not taking off him. There's not really too much else they can really look to change. Get a tackle in, somebody, for the love of God. Belladinelli is knackered as well. Don't really want to take him off at the moment, but here goes Kvaratskhelia down our right hand side. Ruggiero into Wharton. A goal for them is definitely going to kill the game off for us. Profundi, they just find that extra yard now. Profundi down our left. Great tackle from Matoni. Hickey going to get the ball back, driving into the box, back to Profundi, back to Wharton, strikes it straight down the throat of Lotka. 10 minutes to play. I just got a feeling this isn't going to go well. There's a goal in this, and do they deserve it? Absolutely, they deserve it. We have been poor today, but it's all going to come down to, I reckon, people's fitness. And there you go. Facundo Torres finds the back of net. We have not been good enough today. We're going to have to push up and just try and get a goal from somewhere. But everybody is knackered. We haven't challenged the goal. We haven't really challenged anywhere across the field. They've been much the better team, dominant from back to front, and it's what happens. It's what happens. You know, the longer the season's gone on, look at the state of Bjorkström, Bottas, really the whole team. It's just that tired. You're running on empty. It's just difficult to try and maintain a push in every single competition when the players are this fatigued. But a minute and a half to go. We just can't seem to get a foot on the ball at the moment. Get up now. Get it away. It falls back to them. They're just... Every single loose ball, every second ball that comes down, we just don't win it. There's a minute to go. Mero with it. Is he going to go along? He's right out of his goal. He does go along. We still can't get there again. Profundi's been a pain in the arse today. Are we going to get a tackle in? Wharton's in, and Wharton officially finishes the game off. We have been terrible. I will be telling the lads after this game. An absolute stinker to the end of the season. Don't want to see a crap goal. Just blow the whistle. Just blow the bleeding whistle. Unlove has been terrible. After the most possession we've had there in the past 30 minutes. Bottas in. And it's going to go out for a corner, but it's over. We're in stoppage time. Can we just get a little bit of a consolation? No, we can't. It's cleared. Unlove. And there goes the full-time whistle. Napoli do get the better of us, and we lose another cup final. Too many tired players. I can't really say too much to them. Look at that. I feel bitter. There's a trophy lift. It wasn't our time. They were much the better team. They deserved it all the way through that competition, all the way through that game, sorry. But deserved nothing out of it. And we've got a lot of tired players, and we've got Roma in 4 days' time. But like I said, it's still... What a season. What a season it's been so far. If we can make sure to bring home the Serie A, it'll be absolutely awesome. It's just be 79, 80, 81, 82. It's really just between us and AC Milan now. Napoli and Inter, they're not catching us. We know AC Milan have got to play away at Palermo, home against Lecce, so it's all going to come down to in my opinion, to that last game of the season where it's going to be all or nothing. I want to end this whole Let's Play, all these scenes of Empoli, with rewriting some more history, and it will probably be the greatest achievement, winning Serie A with a team that right at the start that have been threatened with relegation year after year after year. And I don't want to end this Let's Play with literally falling at the final hurdle in every single competition, but unfortunately that's out of our control. We'll just do what we can with the hand we're dealt, and we'll roll with it. So unfortunately, we had our pants pulled down in the Champions League. We wasn't good enough to beat Manchester United, and then against Napoli, well, we might as well have not even bothered turning up. It was a criminal display, but as much as I reiterate it, they're that tired, I can't really expect much more. Let's just try and get a bit of rest, a bit of recuperation over the next few days, and we're going to come back for the final running of the season. Can we dream? Can we dream of lifting that Serie A title? Keep these crossed, guys. We need you behind us. We need our fans behind us. Let's get it, and let's finish strong here at Empoli. As always, guys, make sure to leave the video a massive like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But until next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'm out of here. Bang! Empoli, let's not fall at the final hurdle, please.